why Italy will win your heart, and how to experience it best. Hey, Robert here, welcome to Italy, where every street corner seems to whisper ancient stories and every meal feels like a celebration. In this guide, we'll explore hidden alleys brimming with Renaissance art, discover scenic coasts that look like paintings come to life, and taste dishes that have shaped global cuisine. Buckle up for a journey through millennia of culture, plus real-world tips on how to make it happen. By the end, you'll have an arsenal of ideas to craft your perfect Italian escape, and trust me, you'll already be planning your return trip. Italy is more than just a country. It's a living museum, a gourmet playground, and a spirited culture all rolled into one. From the Alps in the north to the Mediterranean shores in the south, each region feels like its own mini-universe with unique flavors, dialects, and soul. One moment you'll be marveling at Michelangelo's frescoes, the next you're devouring fresh gelato while strolling a medieval alley. So come hungry for adventure and actual food, because Italy leaves no sense unspoiled. Rome is basically a giant outdoor museum where colossal structures from 2,000 years ago still echo with tales of emperors and gladiators. Start early to beat the crowds at the Colosseum, the Forum, and Palatine Hill. These three are a trifecta of ancient awe. Pro tip: book a combo ticket online so you can waltz past the line and feel like a VIP, minus the toga. Let's be real. Italy is synonymous with food. Each region hoards its own signature dishes like precious family secrets. In the north, risottos and hearty polentas keep you warm through alpine winters. In the south, you'll find seafood pasta that's downright life-changing. Wine enthusiasts, you're in for a treat. Whether you fancy Barolo, Chianti, or a crisp Prosecco, you'll find something to pair with every plate. And if you want real bragging rights, sign up for a cooking class. Nothing beats telling your friends you actually rolled out your own tagliatelle under the watchful eye of an Italian nonna. If you need a break from Rome's hustle, hop on a train to Milan, Italy's style mecca. Stroll through the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II to window shop, or actually shop if your wallet can handle it. Nearby, Lake Como might just be the most romantic spot on earth. If it's good enough for Hollywood A-listers, it's good enough for us mere mortals. And for wine and truffles, Piedmont is calling your name. Think rolling vineyards, medieval castles, and the kind of cuisine that'll have you planning a second stomach. Southern Italy is the stuff of daydreams. Crystal clear waters, sun-soaked villages, and an unhurried vibe that'll have you saying manana. Even though that's Spanish, but you get the drift. Naples is chaotic, loud, and completely unforgettable, especially if you're a pizza purist. Amalfi Coast is that postcard fantasy come to life: lemon groves, turquoise waves, and terraces built into cliffs. Capri beckons with those iconic Faraglione rocks rising from the sea. Warning, your camera roll might explode with pictures. Italy's list of iconic cities doesn't stop at Rome and Milan. Florence, birthplace of the Renaissance, is basically an open-air art gallery. Venice is every bit as magical as you've heard. Just trade the notion of cars for gondolas, and you're in a fairy tale. Siena, Pisa, Bologna, the charm is endless, and each place reveals yet another layer of Italy's spirit. Pace yourself though, you'll want time to pause for that extra gelato or Aperol spritz along the way. Italy never misses a chance to party. Carnival in Venice transforms the canals into a masquerade wonderland. Verona's Roman amphitheater hosts operas that'll make your heart soar. In small villages, Saints' Days bring parades, music, and enough street food to satisfy the entire region. Even daily rituals like the evening passeggiata feel celebratory. Italians take their downtime seriously, and trust me, you'll adapt quickly. Check if you need a Schengen visa. US citizens can typically roam visa-free for up to 90 days, but always confirm the latest guidelines. Make copies of your passport, digital and physical. You never know when life will throw a curveball. Travel insurance is a smart move, because nothing ruins a dream vacay like unexpected medical bills. Italy's healthcare is top-notch, but a little extra coverage never hurts. Motion sickness meds might come in handy if you're cruising Amalfi's twisty roads. Bring layers. North and south can feel like different planets. Comfy shoes are non-negotiable. Cobblestones, folks. A nice outfit for a fancy dinner or an opera date can't hurt either. From Roman emperors to Renaissance masters, Italy has shaped Western culture big time. A crash course on the history will deepen every sight you see. Learning a few phrases, buongiorno, grazie, scusi, wins instant goodwill. Don't stress if your accent isn't perfect. The effort counts more than you think. Italians appreciate politeness and a friendly greeting. Dress modestly in churches, no tank tops or short shorts please. And yes, dinner usually starts later than you might expect. 8 p.m. or later is totally normal. Shoulder seasons, spring, early fall, mean fewer crowds and dreamy weather. Summer can be sizzling and busy, but the coastline is worth it. Winter is underrated for city breaks and cheaper rates. Major airports, Rome, Milan, Venice, Naples. Trains are fast and scenic. Italy's rail system is legit. Long-distance buses are budget-friendly but can be slower. Choose your own adventure. Frecciarossa, high-speed versus regional trains, cheaper, slower. Download the Trenitalia or Italo app for smooth booking. Some of these routes zip you through gorgeous landscapes. Bring a camera. Renting a car unlocks the countryside. Beware of ZTL zones in historic centers. Those fines are real. Tolls on highways aren't free, so budget accordingly. Official taxis have meters. Uber is around, but less prevalent. Sometimes you'll find local apps for ride-sharing. Ask your hotel or host for the scoop. Strolling is one of Italy's greatest joys. Wander aimlessly and let your curiosity lead you to hidden piazzas and unexpected art nooks. Hostels, B&Bs, and off-center stays can save serious euros. Book ahead, especially in big cities, to snag the best deals. Markets are your wallet's best friend. Grab fresh produce, bread, and cheese for a picnic. Pizza al taglio, by the slice, and paninis are cheap, tasty, and everywhere. Yes, see the Colosseum and Venice's St. Mark's Square. But also leave room for lesser-known spots like Matera's cave dwellings or Lake Orta's quiet charm. Rome's Trastevere, Milan's Navigli, Florence's Oltrarno, they're local favorites that ooze atmosphere. Join a cooking class, a vineyard tour, or a local art workshop. These experiences peel back Italy's layers in a way simple sightseeing can't. A week, Rome to Florence to Venice. 2 weeks, add Cinque Terre, Milan, Amalfi, Sicily. Just plan your travel days wisely. Rushing defeats the purpose of la dolce vita. Leather goods in Florence, Murano glass in Venice, and of course, wine and olive oil from just about anywhere. Souvenirs you can actually eat or use? Yes, please. Urban luxury hotels for city slickers, cozy farm stays for countryside dreamers, or find a quirky Airbnb with a rooftop terrace overlooking ancient rooftops. Unforgettable. Naples for pizza, Rome for pasta, Sicily for seafood, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Peek at local favorites wherever you land and always trust the crowds of Italians waiting outside. That's your best endorsement. Milan's party scene is slick and late. Rome's Trastevere is more laid back with wine bars and pubs. Aperitivo culture is a must. Score free snacks with your cocktail, then head to dinner. It's genius. Pickpockets love crowded areas, stay alert. Street sellers peddling designer bags? Probably fake. And you risk a fine if you buy one. Keep an eye on your drinks and nightlife spots too. Dial 112 for help. Jot down your embassy's number just in case. Better safe than sorry. Big cities have decent free Wi-Fi. Smaller towns might be trickier, but local bars often share their password if you buy a coffee. Win-win. Grab one from Tim, Vodafone, or Windtree for cheap data. Perfect if you plan to Instagram every pizza you eat. No judgments. When it's time to say arrivederci, you can fly out from airports like Rome Fiumicino or Milan Malpensa, or hop on trains and buses to your next European stop. Watch the baggage limit if you've snagged too many olive oils or wine bottles. Keep the wanderlust going by exploring other spots in Europe or heading back home with a suitcase full of memories. And that's your ticket to living la dolce vita in Italy, Robert style. From exploring ancient ruins to savoring every morsel of pasta, Italy's blend of art, culture, and cuisine creates an unmatched adventure. Feel free to cherry-pick sections, craft your own itinerary, or just wing it. Sometimes the best memories happen when you toss out the plan and follow your nose and taste buds. Whichever path you choose, Italy is sure to leave its mark, one you'll be itching to revisit. Thanks a million for joining us on today's adventure. If you had a blast, or even if you just found one handy tip to tuck into your suitcase of knowledge, go on and smash that thumbs up button. Then take a second to drop your own travel tales and tips in the comments below. Seriously, we'd love to read about your favorite spots, your wackiest mishaps, or even your bucket list dreams. Your feedback isn't just welcome, it's what makes this travel community shine. Alright, fellow explorers, before you dash off to plan your next getaway, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Then tap the little bell to join the front row of our adventures. You'll be the first to know when fresh travel inspiration lands. And hey, don't keep this awesome journey all to yourself. Share the video with your fellow wanderlusters. Because let's face it, exploring is even sweeter when we swap stories and tips with each other. So go on, spread the travel bug. Alright everyone, if you're enjoying the content, go ahead and like this video. It really helps us out and we appreciate your support. We'd love to hear from you. Share your travel stories below in the comments. Whether it's your funniest travel hack or the best place you visited, let's get a conversation going. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Stay tuned for more exciting travel tips and adventures. Spread the wanderlust. Share this video with your friends and family. Let's inspire each other to explore the world.